Yo, how you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. My name is Beno Real, and I go by the name Uncle Beno on social media. All right, today we want to talk about smart money. I'm all about side hustle. I like to encourage people to make that extra money, like we say in my Nigerian palace, money stop nonsense. If you make that money, you are a baller. And like my Obodoyinbo sisters will say, will say premium or nothing. And when people say premium or nothing, they are talking about actually making that big box. So let's quickly talk about what we are here to discuss. I know you actually saw the thumbnail, how to make over $100,000 a year working 20 hours a week. I know what you're thinking right now. I know what you're thinking. You're probably going, Uncle Ben, how is that possible? Working 20 hours a week and make $100,000? I tell you what, it's possible. Okay. Just hang out with me for a second and I will surprise you right now. You can actually make $100,000 a year inside Ozu working as a voiceover content creator. Yes, in case you haven't heard about it, people who make this much money, they do less. And you're going to be surprised that somebody can be in the comfort of their home and they are making this huge amount of money with less stress. Why majority of the people are out there busting their balls every day, working odd hours, doing every work possible under the sun, and they don't even make that much. So, what do um, voiceover content creators do? I will explain to you briefly. You see, everybody is on social media these days. I know you watch videos. If you are not on social media, you're watching Netflix. If you're not on Netflix, you are probably on YouTube. And every now and then you come across documentaries. And what happened in documentaries is that you saw videos on your screen, various kinds of clips, rolling by, and someone is actually telling you what's happening on your screen. Mhm. Sometimes you see pictures, and if you're on social media, you might be watching YouTube shorts or you're watching reels on Instagram, and somebody is describing what's happening on your screen. That voice you're hearing is what is known as voiceover. Everybody knows this already. So let's keep that and go to the juicy part. So, how do you become a voiceover artist? In other words, how do you become a voiceover content creator? You see, as a voiceover content creator, you don't have to put camera on your face. Like I'm talking right now, there's a camera in front of me. I got like a whole full production going on here. But if you are a digital content creator and you want to specialize on voiceover content creation, you don't need no camera. All you need is a good audio device. Okay. But we get there. Let us start with the baby steps. So let me clear your doubt. In case you're thinking, there is no way I can be a digital content creator and make this much money per year. Mr. Ben, tell me something else. Well, pictures don't lie. So I'm going to show you a couple of pictures, people who actually do this for a living and they are making so much money. Very cool amount of money. So I want you to look at the screen right now. If you're watching on the screen, this man you're looking at, his name is Jonathan. Jonathan is a voiceover artist, and Jonathan is making $100 an hour just to talk and record himself. The next person here is Melissa. Melissa makes how much? Melissa makes $35 an hour. And next is Cassie. Cassie makes $125 an hour, right? Did you get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. All right, all right, all right. I'm just playing. And of course, we have Stephanie. Stephanie makes $75 an hour. What do they all have in common? They are all voiceover content creators. People hire them to read scripts. Nowadays, we have audiobooks, and every time when you are listening to an audiobook, chances are you are listening to a voiceover artist. Mhm. My name is Benuriu. I have an accent, and I've tried everything to get rid of my accent, but it's not going away. And I have an ambition of writing a book. So if I write one, two, three, or four books, and I wanted to put those books on audio, I want to put them in audio books so people can download it on Amazon as well as many other platforms. There's going to be a problem because my accent might be one major reason people don't want to listen to my book, even when if it offers valuable information. So how do I solve that problem? Hire a voiceover artist. I live in America. Every time when I look at my YouTube analytics, I see that 62% of my viewers are from America. And if I want to sell to them, I have to sell to them in a language, in a voice, an accent they understood. So, what am I saying? I might need to hire a voiceover artist. In case you are still not getting the picture, let me go one step further. You see, these days, people are cashing out big time on social media platforms. YouTubers, Facebook people, Instagram. A lot of people are catching out big time. But it's a very competitive area. If you're a content creator and you have massive following, you have to be pushing content out there like two, three times a day, depending on the platform. If you're on YouTube, for instance, in a week, you want to put out at least minimum three content or five content, depending on your niche. So if you're gonna be the narrator, the producer, the script writer, the editor, come on, come on. It's gonna be overwhelming. So what people do is to hire a voice over artist to help them work on some of the contents. And especially these days, for those who want to create storytelling YouTube channels or maybe Facebook channels, look, if you're going to create storytelling YouTube channel or Facebook channel, you can actually start and grow your channel without being active. All you got to do is hire a voiceover artist that's going to be doing your voiceovers, and all you got to do is float the pictures, or if you have the clips, if you have all the footages you need to tell a story, you just go into your editor, edit the clips, do the cut, and then add the voiceover, publish it. That's it. Your channel is running, people watching your content, and you're making money. So I believe that explanation should made it clear now how you can easily make $100,000 a year working 20 hours a week. Okay, I get it. Maybe that is still not clear enough. Let me go further by showing you some of the data that can actually make this make sense to you. So, all right, let me use who's the guy I have on screen here? Let me use this guy as an example. Let me go for the highest paid voiceover actress or actor here or artist, whichever they call it right now. All right, so let's take the case of Cassie. Cassie make $125 an hour. So if my calculation is right, it means that if Cassie only works 4 hours a day, Cassie would have made $500 a day. You get that? Now, if Cassie make $500 per day, and Cassie does this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's Cassie working a total of 20 hours in a week. So if you multiply $500 by 5 days, what you got? That's about $2,500 a week. And we got 4 weeks in a month. So that means Cassie here is making $10,000 a month. Multiply that by 12. Cassie is making $120,000 a year. Simple math. Cool money. Working 20 hours a week. So now, don't let me bore you, because I know this is already sounding interesting to you and you want to know how you can become a voiceover artist as fast as you can. So let me walk you through the rudimentary. Now, if this is something that interests you, because I know there are some of you out there that you have this powerful voice, this voice that can tell story and make it believable, but you don't know how to start. The first thing you have to do is start practicing by recording yourself. You have a phone. Most people who go into voiceover content creation, they only have to buy a recording device, and some of these recording devices you can find on Amazon. For people like me, I'm actually working with a Roadcaster. Roadcaster is like you're going way high there, but for you to practice, you don't even need anything. Just you can start by downloading an audio recorder on your phone and start telling stories. Start telling 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute stories. But you got to tell these stories in such a convincing way, such that when you send that story to your brother, your sister, your friend, they listen to it, then they can tell you how exciting it is, or if you have to improve on some area of your storytelling or not. But it's simple. It's as simple as that. You just have to practice over and over and over again. Let me give you one simple tip on how to do this perfectly. Okay, when you read a post, maybe on Instagram, or you see the post on Facebook, do this. Open your phone. If you have an iPhone, open your phone, go to your screen recorder, activate your screen recorder, and activate the mic. Use your head for your headpiece. If you have like maybe AirPod, fine. AirPod will give you a very good audio. Now, read that post, then go to the comment and start reading the comment one at a time. Do that for like 2 minutes. Then play it back, send it to your friends and people around you. Let them listen and tell you how you go, how you do. Maybe you did great or not. Don't worry about the criticism. You are not an expert. You are just beginning. And these are the baby steps that can get you into this powerful side also. Okay? Telling stories. Telling stories. And if reading Facebook posts and comment is kind of even tough, or it's beyond you, you can start with something as easy as telling yourself your own personal story. Okay? Tell the story of what happened at your work, how you went to work. Describe your day. Okay. Oh, today is Monday, June 3rd. I wake up in the morning and I brush my teeth. I took my shower. I had light breakfast. And then I look at my watch. The time was running to 7 o'clock and I feel like I'm going to be late. So I just rush out of the house. While I was rushing out of the house, I forget something very important. I don't have my wig on, and I'm in the vehicle. I'm almost at work. Then the gate man told me, Julian, you don't have your wig on. This is an example. Feel what I'm saying? Just start practicing like that, telling your story. everything that happens at your work, at home, document it in an audio file. The more you practice, the more you start getting into the routine of storytelling. Now, these tips that I'm giving right now are for people who have not done anything that has to do with voiceover content creation. But for those who are doing it already, you already know this is not a big deal. Now, the next thing you can do is actually sign up for professional training to develop yourself to become a voiceover artist. And there are a couple of places you can find this training. Let me show you some. The easiest one, the one I usually recommend for people to quickly go, that I find easier for people who just want to learn at their own pace. I usually tell them to try Udemy. Yes, this is Udemy. As you can see, there is a course here now that says Voice Acting Masterclass for audiobooks and narrations. Perfect. How much? 89.99. And these are great courses. They have a lot of great courses on Udemy. You're going to have practice sessions. You will have a lot of videos that can actually guide you on how to improve. The courses will teach you what kind of devices you need, how to set up your audio devices, how to prepare yourself, and even more, how to train your voice to become a voiceover content creator. So these are just examples. I can go on. Let me also show you somewhere else you can acquire more training. This is gonna be on the website. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, I got it right here. Let me show you guys. So this website here is called Acting and Voice. Yes, for those of you who really want to take this seriously, because this is a massive industry that pays a lot of money, So for those who want to take this seriously, you can look into this particular website where you're going to have various teachers. These are professionals, those who have worked in Hollywood and they are doing this part-time to train people. It's an online voiceover classes, and they are really amazing. The courses are perfect. This is like the first one here is actually a 2 weeks online animation voiceover intensive with Marta Weber. Yeah, see? So you can get this from CESD Talent Agency, and there are just so many of them. So let me give you the website again. And the website is actingandvoicestudios.com. All right. So if this is something that really interests you, go to that website, browse through all the content. You can actually check them out, and you can work with anybody that you think their training seems kind of appealing to you. All right, let us look at this right here. It's a voiceover actor package, 399 instead of 527. So this package gonna give you voiceover agent finder in case after your training you are looking for agent to hire you. You can have tips from here on how to go about finding agents that can work with you and work for you. Okay. Now, another thing you get from this package is 4 week in-person hybrid voiceover intensive with Barry Shapiro. Now, these are guys, like I told you, these are guys who have worked in Nollywood. They have created several animation videos and all that. And then you're gonna have 2 week voiceover agent intensive. So these are all packages that comes with it. But if you don't have money, if you don't have up to $400 to pay for this, you can always browse the website for cheaper packages. Like we have this one here. This one is coming from Katrina Moran. Yeah. So Katrina says she's gonna give you 1 hour online acting career consultation with founder of Acting and Voice Studio. So that is Katrina Morena. So I think this is massive opportunity for those who really want to cash out. You see, you can't expect to work 9 to 5 and become rich overnight. You got to be selling something. So if you develop yourself to become a voiceover content creator, you are actually selling something. And you know how rich people make money? They make money while they are sleeping. This is an opportunity for you to make money while you sleep. You get me? All right. Let me give you some more data on how real this opportunity can be. Okay. So, in case you are a voiceover artist and you don't want to work for yourself, some people naturally like to work as salary earners. I'm sorry. It's not just what people like me do anyway. So, there are some people who like to work as salary earners. And one thing salary earners do very well is to work for people and then later complain about the work being stressful and very demanding. All right. So let me show you what the data says about getting a job as a salary earner. Okay. So if you pop this into Google, if you ask Google, how much can you make as a voiceover content creator? Google will come with this answer. Yeah, what you see on the screen right now, that's what you're going to get from Google. And Google will tell you that potential earnings from voiceover work vary depending on niche, experience, location, and individual skill set. But most voiceover actors earn between $20 to $500 per finished hours. And what they mean by per finished hour is that when you when you get a gig to produce a content, you're gonna have to first and foremost record the content, and then you have to edit the content. So if you can record and edit a finished content within 1 hour, that's what they mean by finish hour. Okay. All right. Now, all that data that is available in case if you really want to do this as a day job, maybe you have not had any good job before, especially for immigrants who don't want to become a nurse, you don't want to do mini eye job, you just want something solid, something you can be hired for. Maybe you live in New York or some other part of United States. These are the data. As a professional voiceover artist, when you were hired, your average income is going to be $48 an hour. And some people get paid less than that. So you can see from the data on the screen right now that the least is 579 and the highest is $84. Now, if you look across states, and just to support what I told you guys when I said you can actually make over $100,000 doing this, here is the data to back it up. This is annual salary of voiceover artists. You see, in New York City, voiceover artists make as much as $114,000. In White Plains, they make $107,000. In Queens, $107,000. In Albany, Brooklyn, and the Bronx. These data are actually the ones in New York and its environs. So, and if you come to places like Texas, you can still make as much as $80,000 to $100,000 a year. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. If this is something that interests you, let me know so I can post the link to where you can actually go and acquire some training in order to become a voiceover artist. Now, another thing you can gain out of this is that if you are really good in storytelling, you can actually create your own platforms. And now you get paid 4 ways. If you have a YouTube channel, you have a TikTok channel, a Facebook channel, and an Instagram page, and all you do is you tell stories. There are millions of stories to tell, and people like to listen to story. So if this is something that you think, okay, I think I can make this happen, Please don't waste time. Get the training and make the money. My name is Ben Uril, and I'll see you guys in the next one when we talk about another episode of Smart Money. Now, if this is the first time you're watching this channel, please subscribe, give us thumbs up, and of course, I like to read from my subscribers. And by the way, we are close to 1,000 subscribers now, so please, if you are watching, according to the data I have from the analytics, about 90% of our viewers are not yet subscribers. So please subscribe to the channel. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers so we can monetize the platform, we can have membership, and I can start to share more in-depth ideas on how you can make smart money living in America. My name is Ben Uril, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye for now.